Hey guys, and welcome to Curl Dislike. These are basically videos of things I dislike, so you might agree with them, might not. With that being said, today's topic is actually Curl Dislikes sleep paralysis. That's my topic for today, and it's actually quite interesting because it's one of those peculiar things, and it's not like a medical condition. It's not something unsafe. It's just something that's just weird that happens to you. And sleep paralysis happens when your body can't move. So if I were to wake up like this, I will not be able to move my body. I will literally just look that way, and it feels like you're being held down because your body is just paralyzed. There's nothing you can do. So you feel like there's something on this side, but you can't really go like this because your body will not react to looking that way. Your body just stays frozen. Now, this used to happen many times back in the era, back in old times. But in old times, what happened was people believed that they were being held by evil spirits, or there were evil spirits around them, or there was a demon that was doing mischievous things around you. So it pretty much had to do with negativity when it happened back in old times. Nowadays, it's more of, with medical science, it's just something that happens where you wake up before your brain fully comes to the awareness of your body. I mean, of your body just waking up. So your body, when you go to sleep, your brain basically shuts down your body. So it puts it to a mode where you just relax. But sometimes we just wake up from a hard sleep, or we were in deep sleep and we just automatically woke up and we're conscious to everything, but our brain is still processing that we're still sleeping. So it's like a lag within the system. That's how I can explain it the best. But that's what pretty much happens, and so you can't really move. So it kind of sucks because it brings fear, because when you're stuck like this and you feel like there's something there, like there's an alien trying to adopt you, or there is like an evil force there, and you do feel like there's something there, or sometimes you start hearing things and you're like, oh, what's behind me, and you try to move but you can't move, and that's something that really sucks because you're just like and then finally you move and there's nothing there. There's nothing period. There's nothing. But it brought that fear, and the fact that it also brought the fact that you're like, was there really something there? Was I being held by a spirit, by an evil spirit, or a spirit? Or were there spirits doing something here? Or was there really an alien just like checking out my room, but they just like put me in a status field? That's so public. But yeah, it's just something that just happens. To certain people. It doesn't happen to everybody. It normally starts when you're a teenager, and then it develops into, develops. It also affects you probably when you're in your 20s and your 30s, and then it just kind of disappears, but it happens. And that happened to me recently, and I guess I was like still in deep sleep, but I was aware of what was happening, because when sleep paralysis happens, you still breathe normally, your eyes do open up, and you're aware of the things around you, but your body just is still in shutdown mode. And for me, I guess I was still in like deep sleep dash, coming back to awareness, to reality, where I thought there was my teddy bear in my bed that was just moving, which is actually my teddy bear, but he was just like going up, down, side. He was just like moving around, and I'm just like, let me grab you. I don't think you're moving. And he was like right here to me, and I'm like, I know you're not moving. But I just saw him moving, and it's just one of those things that was just like, oh, that's kind of creepy. And it's like, yeah, but I'm gonna just grab him. And then finally I grabbed him, and I'm like, yeah, you were just laying there. You were not sitting. You were not laying that way. You were laying the way I'm laying. But it just happens. That's basically how sleep paralysis works, because you're still in that deep sleep, daydream mode kind of area. So it becomes a little bit more scary towards that part, and especially since it gives you goosebumps, and then you start fearing because you can't move, and then you think there's somebody there, and you start hearing things. Maybe it's just a mouse, but you don't know that, and then you're just like trying to move that way to look that way, but you can't move, and then you're like, oh my god, there's a cockroach behind me. I know there's a freaking bug behind me. When you look, there's nothing there. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. It was just all your imagination. And that's something that pretty much sucks with sleep paralysis, because you do get afraid. You can't move your body. You're wondering, why can't I move my body? And then you start feeling things around you, and you're like, is there somebody here? Is like, what's going on? And your body just pretty much is shut down. And again, it happens because your brain is in sleep mode. So when your brain is in sleep mode, your body, it calms down your body. So your body just relaxes, and it's just sleeping. So when you awake and you're looking and you see that there's nothing, you're just like trembling, like trying to move that way. Nothing's gonna happen. So it just sucks. It just really sucks, because it kind of is scary from time to times. I mean, it happens. I never had an experience where somebody actually touched me while I was in sleep paralysis mode. But probably it was like, oh, it's only you. Is there anybody like behind me? Probably that would have happened. But to me personally, every time I had sleep paralysis, it just happens in the moment where I'm by myself, and I feel like there's someone behind me, and there's nobody behind me. Maybe it's a centipede, and then I finally look. There's nothing. And I look that way. There's nothing. There's just nothing. It's just your imagination playing games on you. So I really kind of do dislike sleep paralysis, because it's very peculiar. But with that being said, I got a special thanks to you guys for watching. And if you guys want to leave a comment down about one of your experiences, or if it didn't happen to you, I'll be happy to just leave it down there, and I'll reply and say, oh damn, that's a pretty interesting story. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.